Please ignore my stupid looking hair. I'm trying so hard to grow it out. Because I've had it, short for years. And I'm trying to grow it out. But the problem is, the hairstyle that I'm trying to grow out was layered. So I've got this layer here. I've got another layer of bangs here. And then I've got this awful back layer, which has been thinned out in order to allow it to lie more flat against my neck, but is rapidly heading into mullet territory. Like, I go, oh shit, I'm getting closer to looking like a redneck. Fuck, where are my hairpins? And I've been tucking it behind my ears, which I never do. Cat. Anyway. Sorry, I don't know what that was about. I don't know if anybody can explain this to me, but I love horror anime. Like, or not even, I guess not horror, but horror suspense kind of anime. I really like. Like, if it's kind of fucked up, I like it a lot. And that's really weird because I don't like horror movies at all. I don't like horror books at all. In terms of TV shows, it would depend on what you define as horror. Like, I love crime dramas. I love my crime procedurals. I'm not even slightly squeamish unless there's a needle involved. If there's a needle involved, I'm sitting here with my eyes closed like, no, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop. But if there's no needles, I'm cool. Which is a little bit weird. Like, I'm not even slightly afraid of a scalpel. Like, I can see a scalpel gutting someone and be fine. Seeing someone get a shot, get their ears pierced, no, I can't look. I can't look when my cat's getting a shot. They freak me out that much. Anyway, but I really like horror anime. So, let's see. Or rather, I like anime that's kind of fucked up. So, I watched, Madoka way back, Puella Magica Madoka or something, which is basically Magical Girl, Magical Madoka in translation. And if you haven't seen it yet, just try to find it without getting any spoilers. And you have to sit through the first 3 episodes, because first 3 episodes set up the genre, and then it's a deconstruction anime. So, like, I hesitate to make this comparison, but like Evangelion, it's a deconstruction. Evangelion was designed to be a deconstruction of the giant mecha genre, which it did, but it also had this effect of hugely polarizing people. You either really, really loved Evangelion, or you did not get it at all and wondered why you sat through hours and hours of that. I have to say, the reboot movies, I'm actually enjoying a lot more. I didn't like the original series, mostly because I felt like it didn't go anywhere, which seems weird to say because it had a pretty powerful plot, but I felt in terms of character development, there wasn't a lot. Like, who they were at the start didn't change a lot to who they were at the end, except for the fact that they were a lot more insane, basically. So, their character didn't develop. They just got gradually less and less sane as time went on. But I feel like the reboot movies are doing a lot more to actually show growth and show character change before they hit that point of kind of thing that they did before. So try the reboot movies if you didn't like the originals. Anyway, yeah, so Madoka is also a deconstruction genre. It's a deconstruction of the magical girl anime, and you do have to sit through the first 3 episodes, because the first 3 episodes are your standard magical girl anime. So they're not really super special, and then the end of the 3rd episode is when you go, oh, this is a deconstruction genre, and that's all I'm going to tell you about it, except that it's amazing and you have to watch it. It's only 12 episodes, so go watch it. It's awesome. The art is great. The voice acting is great. The script is great. It's just a really solid series. Anyway, so After watching Madoka, though, I put out a call to my friends and was like, hey, so I've been out of the loop a while. Are there other deconstruction, like, fucked up stories out there that I could possibly be watching right now? And my friend Becky sent me to Higurashi ni Koro. I don't remember. It's got a really long title, but everybody calls it Higurashi. And Higurashi, I like it, but I'm also like kind of head tilty at it sometimes, because it's always about the same characters, but it's also always each arc is the same event but with different things happening, if that makes sense. Like everything that I've watched so far has been structured around this cotton festival thing, which also turns out to be like a total torture fest thing in one version. In another version, there's some spirit thing that's possessing people, killing people. Another one, it's like a murder pact. It's really complicated, and because it's so inconsistent, it's as part of its gimmick. That's the word I was looking for. As part of its gimmick is that it is changing. That the story keeps changing. So you don't know which one is the real story, basically, or if any of them are the real story. Apparently, I haven't gotten very far into that. I think I've gotten, I want to say 12, 13 episodes into that, and something like 21, 22 maybe. I don't know. The first one. There's several, and I like it. It's really gory and really like, ha ha, that's fucked kind of thing. But it hasn't really sold itself to me yet. I'm not really attached to any of the characters. Like the protagonist, I know I'm supposed to care about him, but I just don't. Like, I just don't. He's kind of boring in every single version. Like, even when he's being tortured, even when he's being murdered, he's like boring. So I haven't been real into that. I did watch Narutaru, which is a reconstruction of the basically of the monster raising genre, Pokemon. Basically, it's Pokemon on something really fucked up, basically. And I watched the whole anime, and I had actually been reading spoilers online, and I guess most of the spoilers I was reading were applied to the manga, did not apply to the anime, because the anime cuts off a lot sooner than the manga did. Apparently, when France licensed the manga to translate into French, right, they marketed it as for kids because they thought it was a pocket monster manga, and nobody told them, or they didn't ask or notice that not that far into the story, it gets really fucked up. Like, this is not a series for kids. This is not even a series for young teenagers. This is a series that it's just wrong. It's just so many things in it make you go, oh my god, that is so wrong. Oh wow, I'm horrified. I was genuinely horrified with Naruto, but in a good way, I think. Like, I finished the anime, and then I read spoilers for the manga, and then I went and found the last few chapters of the manga and read them myself, and it just sort of added that impact of, oh, fuck, they'd kept going with this. Damn, I don't think I could show this on... They probably couldn't. They probably couldn't show it on TV. So I really liked those, though. Like, I enjoyed it. The whole time I was going, oh, this is horrible, oh my god, I can't believe this, oh, but I loved it. So right now, and I also loved, way back in the day, Vampire Princess Mew, except I liked the OVA much better than the TV series, I have to say. I liked the OVA better. It was a lot more dark, which sounds strange because the TV series is dark, but it was even darker than that. And I loved all the Satoshi Kon, like, paranoia agent. I loved Lane, and, ones that are weird and fucked up, I liked. And I started watching last night, Jigoku Shoujo, which is Hell Girl, basically is the translation. And basically, it's one of those like urban legends plot based things where at midnight a sight appears and you enter in someone's name that you want revenge on and submit, and Hellgirl will come and take your revenge on them for you, but in exchange, as soon as you die, you go to hell too. So I've only watched one episode. I'm halfway through the second episode, and oh, I love it. I love the atmosphere. I love the art. It's really. It's not. It's an old premise. It's a pretty. It's been done before, but this is still being done really well. So, I recommend you sit down and watch it. 'Cause it's good. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, I also watched all that's out so far of Aono Exorcist, and I really like it. I do, but I also am easily sold by voice actors, and I think that one has a lot of good voice actors in it. So, elements where I might be going, hold on, wait up, back up, back up, back up, you didn't explain that one, or wait, come on, no, I think, can we just, that plot twist didn't even make sense. What? How did that, what? So I'm doing a lot of that in the last few episodes. I'm sorry. It's just I just had the phrase, the words came through my mind, which was Satan has a really, really inconsistent characterization in this series, and Satan has an inconsistent characterization is not something I thought I'd be saying anytime soon, but if you watch the series, I think you might get what I mean. Yeah. This video is really long. So basically, I love freaky deaky anime, so if you know any freaky deaky anime that I have not mentioned, please recommend them to me. I'm sure I will enjoy them tremendously.